I think Sardines is a game that you need a mansion to play.
It's a very
really
posh game, isn't it? Yeah, you need a lot of room.
Because you can't really play it in a sort of 3-bedroom semi. But no, the room that we write in has this enormous wardrobe, and we were sat there and we were looking at it and thinking, what about getting everyone in a really confined space? Because we'd written, I think, 2 or 3 of the other episodes, and we decided on this. One of the parameters we've set up is everything's got to be confined. And so we wrote Sardines probably 3rd or 4th, and we thought, how much more confined can you be? So it didn't come out of wanting to write about the game particularly, just about making those characters suffer and putting them in as tight a proximity as possible.
And we thought it would be an interesting exercise to film that and try and properly feel like you're in among it. That we were very careful of, and I think it nearly is successfully done in the fact that you never feel like you're out. So when you're in the wardrobe, you feel you're in it with them, rather than like that cheat of when the camera's there and you think, well, there's no back on that now, or there's no door, the doors are open, and you suddenly let the air in a little bit. And I think that
we filmed it with 2.
It was 2.
We filmed it with a real wardrobe and also a faked wardrobe. But the first thing we did after the read through, we all trooped in and said, let's make sure we can all fit in, otherwise we might have to cast someone thinner. We knew one of the selling points of Inside Number 9 would be each week you just get, as well as us, you get a great supporting cast. And instead of playing all the roles ourselves, we've widened our our search. There would have been a time where we'd have said, well, I want to play at least 3 of these characters. But really, when you see, watching the first sequences between Catherine Parkinson and Tim Key, which we did a lot of on the first day, we thought, wow, this is, we were obviously very objective because we weren't in the scene, and just thought this is just fantastic to get people who really get it and can bring your writing to life, and they got far more out of it than I ever imagined. And then just every day, we had an area behind the wardrobe where we would all sit, and to begin with there were 2 chairs, and the next day there were 4 chairs, and by the end there was this big wagon train of chairs, and every day people were coming in because we tried to film it in sequence and joining the party, and it was a great atmosphere, I have to say, wasn't it?
It was great, and it did feel like it was hard to get back in the wardrobe. There were so many anecdotes, everyone telling stories. It was kind of quite exhausting off more than on, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Yeah, we had to be shoved back in.
Come on, everyone.
We were having a good time doing it.